Hello everyone, my name is Loco and welcome to Lokopolis. This is going to be the town that I've been working on the most. And it is also probably the ugliest town I have made so far. Now currently, there are, how many? 44,000 people we are in the year 2030. So we are, we are doing quite well actually. But there's just, I tried making it look a little bit pretty. But quite honestly, it just really didn't turn out that pretty yet. I mean, there's some trains, there's some metros, there's some dead people here apparently. And I've got it all set up quite decently. There's a farmers district right here. We got some foresting districts over here as well. With some people that are living right there in the middle. So all in all, it's doing quite well. And this is also looking quite decent. But I figured I should really try and make it look a little bit more 3D. I've been seeing these really cool builds of people where they basically have like different levels of roads and whatnot. And I figured I really want to give that one a try. So I'm gonna attempt to make it in this video right here. I am not sure if that will actually happen or if I actually will be able to do it properly, but we're gonna try. So the idea here is that I will have two roads in the middle that are directional. So basically we have one directional road that is going, actually in this direction, and the other one is going in this direction. What happens is that we should actually get rid of most of the road problems. As you can see right now, if I go to the roads, which is, where is it? This one right here. There are some pretty big issues. I can obviously fix those. But, honestly, this is not really that good looking. And I wanna probably rebuild most of this stuff because it's just very ugly and it's just not very cool. So I'm thinking of just starting off right here and trying to make a beautiful little place. I'm actually gonna make it right here in the corner, I think. That would probably work best. Would it be? Well, there's a train thing here right in the middle of it, which is not ideal. Obviously, I could move train tracks around if I really want to. We can also make it like this, actually. Like make it over here. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and make it like that. So we're gonna start off with some 6-lane roads right here, and I'm gonna obviously use the ones with trees. And we're actually gonna make it a little bit higher up. Actually we should probably first like move this train thing around because I really don't wanna mess with it. So let's actually just first move the train around right here. Alright, there we go. Made a bit of a loop around right here. So now trains can actually move a little bit differently. And we have some open space right here to work with. Now, I really do like all of these trees. Maybe we should place down some more. Can have a quick look right here. Yeah, we could place down some more, but I think I'll do that afterwards, after laying down all the roads. Okay, so let's just get started. I'm actually gonna... I'm thinking of making it either in this direction right here, or we can make it, like, a little bit differently. What would be the best one? I think it would be better to actually make it like this. So let's just get started right here. So there's gonna be 2 directional roads. One is gonna be moving in this direction right here, but we're gonna actually elevate those roads. So we don't want them just, we don't want them just on the floor. We want them elevated. How high do we want them? I actually don't know how high we can get them. Let's make them super high up. Just so people, will actually have to, so we can actually build some roads underneath it as well. That's the idea. Alright, we need to make sure that this is going to be at a proper angle, though. Okay, right around here. Right around here should be good. There we go. Okay, that's road number 1. And then we need to make another one right here, pretty close to it. That is going in a similar direction. Or in the other direction, but, that is actually running parallel to it. Alright, there we go. This is cool. This is what we wanted right here. We are gonna have to connect those things, but... if you look at the lines in the road, this one is going in that direction. And then the other one should be going... the other one should be in this direction. Yeah, okay, so we got those set up properly. Now, I also want to have some footpaths between those, because more often than not, I've noticed that if you don't, people are just gonna take the car everywhere, and you're gonna start getting into these issues. So, I'm actually gonna make roads underneath this as well. And we're gonna... are we gonna elevate those as well? We can obviously elevate them. I think they should be working fine. I want to have them one lower, though. At least, like, so we can build underneath it. Alright. So this is me attempting to make things look pretty. How would be the easiest way to do this? Probably like this. Alright. There we go. Okay, let's make one everywhere. Right in the middle. I hope that I'm actually doing this correctly right here. Don't want to have them in the wrong direction. This is fine. We are actually using the one with the trees, but obviously they're not showing up right now because we are a little bit higher up. Alright, all good. All good right here. Now I want there to actually be these roads that sort of wind down. Those things. Highway ramp? Would that be it? Can I actually place those in between those two? Does that work? Hold on, let me have a quick look. I don't think this would actually work. Hold on, we need to figure out which one does work. We can obviously just use those. We can make those directional as well. I don't know if that would actually change anything though. Like the thing is, we don't want to have any traffic lights in there, because traffic lights are like the bane of like traffic. Because they actually slow down everything. Alright. I figured out a way to do this a little bit better. So I replaced the actual 6-lane roads right there with some highways. And then actually put some 6-lane roads on the floor instead of like a little bit higher up. This should be working a little bit nicely. Or a little bit nicer. Now, half of these roads are really just there to look pretty. Because those are obviously going to be in this direction. So I don't think cars would actually turn around like this. Actually, maybe they would. Now think about it. Maybe they would actually turn around like this. Now, there are some traffic lights right here. Which I am hoping that is not going to be the biggest of deals. But I can imagine it's going to be a problem at some point. So we could actually like make some extra... You know, some extra pretty looking things like that just to fix that. But this is starting to look the way I wanted it to. So I am gonna... Actually, I just noticed this is a different kind of road right here. Wow. Alright. I actually need to replace that. I should have used the 6-way or the 6-way one with the trees. Yeah, is that not the one? Hold on. Alright. Get on the floor. We don't want you any higher up than that. Alright. This is messing things up. I used a different kind of road. Wait, this is it, right? Yeah, this is the type of road that I didn't use. Yeah. Alright. We could actually... Wait. Let me give that a try. I'm thinking, like, if you make this one... actually cross with the normal 2-lane one, we may actually have a little bit of an easier time because there's not gonna be any traffic lights. At least there shouldn't be. Okay, let's give that a quick try, because it may be worth it. There we go. And then we connect those things to this road. Oh, actually, we may be able to make this one actually a little bit nicer looking as well. Alright, so right from the middle there to the earliest I can touch it. There we go. Wait, is there a traffic light right there? No, there's no traffic lights right there. Okay, that would actually be better, because that means that it's gonna be a lot easier for people to actually get through here. So we're actually gonna replace this other one as well, just for the sake of the traffic. I think that's gonna be better. It should be working out technically, especially if it gives people like ways to actually walk as well. They may actually opt to use the walking rather than the other one. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, now we just gotta replace this one as well. Alright, there we go. This is nice. This is actually what I was looking for right here. So we got a bit of a spider looking sort of thing right here, which I don't actually mind so very much at all, actually. It looks kind of cool. Now we just need to figure out like ways to get paths in between those things. So that's the one thing I'm not completely sure about. We can obviously make paths right here. But how are we gonna do that? Can we actually... Do you think we can actually loop them over here? Hold on, let me give that a try. Can we go over here? Would that work? If I make it high enough? That does work. I hope cars would still fit under that, right? Yeah, that would be alright. Well, we just need to make sure it's straight. Is this straight? I think so. Alright. Maybe it's one... Yeah, we probably need to, like, waste 1 square right there of building space. But that's actually not too bad. There we go. So can I actually pull this one all the way to the other side? I can. Alright. Nice. Well, on the other side it's going to look a little bit differently, but it's going to be the same idea. So I want these paths to go in 2 directions. I want them to both lead to the actual houses, as well as to lead to the actual like office spaces and whatnot. So we can actually connect the neighborhoods and the 2 sites without any issues. So that's at least the idea on paper. Obviously, figuring it all out is a little bit differently, but... Alright, now it's time to actually lay down a sort of grid. So I'm thinking of actually making like a little bit of a grid here. On either side of the road. That will actually allow me to, like, you know, allow people to actually build stuff. I'm thinking of actually making it one higher up. So maybe like... a little bit higher up than the usual one. Something like this. I'm not sure if that is actually exactly what we want, but it should be alright. Okay, so one up. There we go. That's straightforward. Alright, and now we just need to connect those two. Well, is that the same angle? It's a little bit uglier of an angle. Don't really know how that happened. The logic right here doesn't make sense, but... Alright. Once again, using those. Maybe we could actually just make it like a curved one. So I put this one all the way at the angle. There we go. Well, let's do the same thing over here then. There we go. Nice. Nice. This is cool. Alright, I think this is the best I can do right here. I tried making it similar on either side, but it's really difficult. I remade these curves like 5 times already. I know this one is slightly longer right now than the other, but, you know, eventually you'll likely want to expand this anyway, so it should be alright. Next thing to do is to actually make sure there's also going to be actual things on the floor or on the ground level that we can use to, you know, have people live on. Because right now, obviously, they can't actually get to their houses. Because, hey, there's no connections to it. So let's see if we can make that one work. I'm thinking of making just one big one in the middle right here. And actually make sure that those are connected in a little bit. There we go. I don't want these to be connected like that. Well, we could actually do that as well. That would work fine. That would work fine, actually, now I think about it. I was gonna do it a little bit differently, but it should be fine too. There we go. Alright, cool. That's nice. I like that. Alright, gonna remove this on either side. I know there's gonna be people watching this video that has built like way prettier things than I have ever built. And they're gonna be like, what is this guy doing? But I'm having a good time here. This is nice. Alright, we need one more over here. This is gonna look weird. Maybe we should wait a little bit with that. We can obviously also expand in this direction. Can we? Yeah, we can. There's something not completely straight here. But hey. That will work. You won't even notice that once the actual thing is building. Alright. Nice. Okay, that's cool. We can make connections between those as well. Alright, nice. Now we just need to figure out how to mirror it on the other side. That's gonna be the most annoying bit. There's something here that isn't completely straight, but we may fix that at a later point if I really feel like it. Alright, this is fine. This is fine for the time being. I can also obviously expand in this direction, which would make it even prettier looking. Oh man, they should never hire me as a city planner. Never ever. There's something crooked here, and I'm not sure what it is. Let's actually just delete the top level things for the time being right here, so we can lay it out a little bit easier. I think it's the actual curve in the road right there that isn't doing it nicely. You know what? Maybe we should just remove the curve for the time being as well, because that seemed to be causing a lot of issues for me. All right. Just gonna get rid of all of it. Remaking this thing. Alright, boom. We got it somewhat figured out. Something here is off, and I'm not sure what it is. I think you won't notice it once the actual thing is done, but something here is not completely straight. There is something here that is not, like, going as well. I should probably find something that I can actually use as, like, a sort of grid. But, this is gonna be fine for the time being. Now, we are gonna have to continue those paths as well. Obviously, have to connect to the actual houses that are gonna be over here. I'm trying to think here what would be the easiest way of doing this. We can obviously just make them straight ahead. And just let them move down. The same way as we did with the roads. That may be the best way to do it. Just need to make sure that I'm actually not messing up these roads. But this should be alright. This should be alright right here. Let's do it on the other side as well. Oh, oh. No, no, no. Come on. Road. See, there's something wrong. I'm not sure what it is. I think I may have maybe misplaced the thingies at the bottom right here. Yeah, this road up here is not correct. This is going all over the place. Hold on. Alright. There we go. The game, by the way, is still progressing, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Once again, a little update right here. Been building on it a little bit more, and I think this is kind of the shape I'm looking for right here. So basically, people come from remote away, drive down these roads, which are likely going to be crowded, but because there's obviously going to be paths to walk on as well, and because people will actually be working in this area, hopefully that would not be a big deal. We're gonna hopefully be able to figure this all out. It's starting to look like something that I actually had in mind though. Didn't really work exactly the way I had it planned, but alright, we can have a look now about at these paths. These paths are kind of confusing. I wonder if I can actually just bring them all the way down here and actually make them like touch the road. Oh my god, road really too steep. Oh, come on now. We can obviously make them all the way, you know, across this thing as well, which would make sense in a way. But it's just gonna cost me a lot of living space, but Alright, there we go. Let's actually make sure they connect on this side as well. Not bad, not bad. It's just that people can't really build over there now. Can we actually build them straight over the roads? Would that work? Hold on, let me give that a try. I've never done that before. If we just build them straight on top of the road, it would technically work, I think. Or would it actually not? No, it doesn't actually work. Alright, I hoped it would, but... Okay, we can put them in the middle of these things then. Like in the middle of the building area. There we go. Just have to have them, you know, go to ground level as well. Because else people can't actually use them. I mean, these pathways are nice as long as people can actually get on the pathway. Okay, there we go. Boom. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, and now we just need people to actually... Like, now we just need these paths to actually connect. Can we actually... Maybe we can make it in a curve. Would that work? Please? Please? One time. How far do they have to be out? All the way over here? Oh, that's a little bit too far right there. Okay, let's see if we can find a solution. Oh, snap. I think I found a way that works, guys. 10 out of 10 would walk right here. Look at that. That actually looks kind of cool. I have no idea if it will actually work. But at the very least, it's like, you know, going down the roads right now. And people can go up there and actually walk to the other side as well if it turns out to be necessary. Now, I have no idea how I'm possibly going to be able to mirror this on the other side as well. Didn't really think that part through, but you know, like this is cool. This is cool. I would walk on here. I would walk on here. This is practically mirrored. And with practically mirrored, I mean that this guy right here is on the wrong little bit. Hold on. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit nicer. Practically mirrored. Ideally, I would have wanted one like that could loop around right here as well, but that angle is too steep right there, so I can't actually do that. Oh, wait. Can I? Oh. Alright. I'll take that. Yeah. Alright. Cool. I just started this and it didn't work, but... Cool. Alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, people can actually get on these roads as well, right? Well, but people would actually have to be able to go by car as well. So let's see if we can maybe connect those right here as well. Well, not like that. Well, we could do it in the middle, I suppose. Where is actually the middle of this? I sort of decided that this was the middle right here, but it's actually not the middle. Oh well, that'll work. That'll work, so people can actually get on the road as well. Sadly, it's not completely the way I wanted it to, though. Like, it's not perfect. It is by no means perfect, actually. This is not centered. Hold on, maybe I can make it look a little bit nicer. Alright, this right here is going to be the best I can do. I tried fixing it, but somewhere it is just not very symmetrical. There is somewhere in here there's something wrong, but it looks okay right now, and I think once there's actually buildings down, it will look great. Obviously, there's gonna be offices, there's gonna be living spaces as well, so I'm thinking of maybe putting the offices right here on the outside. There's obviously going to be a little bit of noise pollution, so that's something we just have to keep in mind. But now I'm gonna have to try and build something similar on the other side. It's finally starting to take a little bit of a shape. So I got a similar idea right here. It's a little bit longer than on the other side, but you know, we got the road layout at the very least very similar to the other one, and I actually decided to make some of these connecting roads as well, so people could actually get into the neighborhood a little bit easier. So I'm actually gonna do the same thing over here. I didn't think it would actually make that, but it actually does. So that's nice. Oh, come on. This one is gonna be annoying, really? What about this one? Yeah, for some reason, there are some minor design flaws in my whole plan here, but you know, it should not be really noticeable when it's actually finished. It's already barely noticeable on the other side, except that this is just not centered. Yeah, we don't... Oh, not everyone has electricity? Really? Ooh, people are actually leaving my town here, but we're still making money. We got a couple million in the bank, actually 1.5, so can't really be complaining here. Let's make it 1 out. There we go. Wow, you two are not connected? Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Maybe we should make this one first. Actually, we have them at an angle on the other side. I forgot about that. Alright. Let's move these guys over. Use the curved road once again. There we go. There we go. Nice! Nice. Okay, now we just need these roads again, these paths. So how did I do that previously? I basically put the roads in the middle. Yeah, I did put the roads right there in the middle of the actual thing. So what I can obviously do is the same thing over here. I do need to have the straight ones. Okay, this is about the middle here. Alright. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. I did it actually over every single one of them over here. Well, I guess I could do that over here too, if I need to. I don't really think I need to be honest. I think this is a little bit excessive to have, like, paths everywhere. People should be able to find their way anyway. Well, we can give it a try, see what we like better. This be on every single one of them. There we go. Yeah, this may actually turn out a little bit nicer. At the very least, there's a bigger chance people will actually end up using the roads. I mean, people are kind of lazy, obviously. I actually liked it better when we had every second one. I actually liked that a little bit nicer. We're gonna connect them through the air instead. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna connect them like this. In the middle right here. It doesn't matter if it's like perfectly... Like if they're not like perfectly symmetrical. I don't really care too much about that. As long as it looks cool. And is actually useful as well. Alright. So this one can connect over here. This should technically make it. There we go. There we go. So people can go up there. Nice. And ideally, we have one over here as well. We could actually make it a bit of a curve. Would that work? Is that possible? Maybe it's not. Oh, that's possible. Oh, we got like a spider idea again. Oh my god, we're building the spider. There we go. That's actually a little bit different right there. Want to have it as similar as possible, without obsessing over it. There we go. Is that nice? Do I like that? Not really. Compared to that one, this is not cool. No, 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 no. We're not gonna do this. Oh man, I'm way too much of a perfectionist. Alright, I figured it out. This is nice. This is what I like right here. This is cool. Let's make one on this side as well right here. So we can actually connect everyone a little bit easier. There we go. That's cool. Doesn't look as weird as we had previously. That will be efficient as well, actually. Like, this will actually be used. I hope. This must be what a city planner is all about. He's like, well, this is awesome. I wonder if people will actually use it. Boom! Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, what's next? What is next right here? I think we got every single bit that we need. We're just gonna have to make, like, the basic, like, building things that they are gonna need for sure. So we want to have people living here, and we want to have offices here as well, and probably some commercial areas too. Now, I don't want people moving in yet. So we're first gonna lay down, well, electricity is gonna be useful. I heard you guys like electricity, so I think for the time being, it's probably gonna be easiest if we just grab one of the lines we already have. What's gonna be the most, like, what's gonna be the one that you don't see very quickly? I think this one is likely gonna be easiest one. We're just gonna build it all the way along this little ledge. And then it turns out we haven't built that area right there to the right. So we're actually gonna have to do a little bit of trickery. But that's okay. As long as I start building on this side, obviously they will actually connect with electricity by themselves, so I don't have to worry too much about it. So I'm actually thinking about just starting my first little, like, building place over here. Obviously people are gonna get complained, but basically if you have this area connected with electricity, people are actually gonna get electricity everywhere eventually. So we may actually just want to start that up right now. Yeah, let's start the high density stuff right here. Let's just color it in. There's actually a lot of need for offices, right, or for like industry right now. I'm pretty sure offices count for that as well. But yeah. Okay, let's just color in some over here. Do we want to color in on the outside bit as well? Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. Alright. Just starting to color in some so people will actually start moving in, so we have the electricity connecting in a little bit. There we go. Okay, things are already starting to build, which is nice. Now we do have to worry a little bit about noise pollution. We don't want to have too much of that. Okay, don't want to have the outside bit right there. Actually, that means I don't want this bit either. Let's just for right now not color that bit in. I'm sorry, people already started building their skyscrapers right there. We didn't care about them. Alright, need to move this one over just a tad. Is that actually gonna make it? Is this for real? Oh, it's not gonna make it. Alright, looks like we are gonna have to connect the outside bit right here with more. Just so we have electricity everywhere. This should make it right there. Yeah, this will make it. Alright. So we will start coloring in that a little bit more in just a second. I'm thinking of doing the water next. We should have enough water to provide for this entire thing. There we go. There we go. So they should have water right now. And they should also have electricity soon enough. Once they actually start building here. People are gonna be complaining for a little bit, and they're gonna move out. Looks like we actually need another, like, sewer to get rid of the junk as well. So let's just do that right away now as well. Just gonna make another one. Oh my god, it's so polluted over here. Let's make another one right over here. There we go. We'll clean that all up at some point as well. So much still to do. Alright, there we go. So that should be enough. Now you guys are just complaining about electricity still. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so they do have electricity right now. Nice. That means that that things are going the correct way right now. Good. Alright. So the next thing we have to do, I'm just gonna work this like thing from left to right. I'm gonna need a landfill site, whether people like it or not. Like, else they start complaining about it. So this is not ideal. Do we actually only need one for this entire area? Would that be possible? Maybe we can hide it over here. No, that is gonna get rid of the paths I made. We can make 2 of them if we really need to, but... Oh, well, I guess this will do. People are not gonna enjoy that, obviously, because it's ugly, but... And it stinks. Let's actually move it to the other side. Can we move it? Is it still something we can move? Yeah, we can. There we go. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then we'll make the school and whatnot over here. So that's the garbage disposal right there. And then we also want an incineration plant. Which I'm thinking of just putting over here as well. You know, just so they have them sort of closely together. Then we need a cemetery and a crematorium. Alright, let's make the cemetery right here. People love cemeteries in my world for some reason. I don't really know why. And then the crematorium we can also put down right here. It's gonna be kind of expensive for the time being, but... Oh, people are actually leaving. And we are losing money here as well. Well, that will likely fix itself in a little bit. Well, people actually can't get here. Maybe maybe we should have thought about that a second ago. People can't actually get here yet. So maybe we should connect their roads first. That will probably be smart. Alright, that is one of the intersections done right here. Basically, I used this like pre-built thing right here called the 3-way intersection right there. Which makes it a little bit nicer looking. They are a little bit crooked right now, so it's not as pretty, but that is not something I really want to be focusing on right now. Now we're just gonna have to figure out one for this side as well. I think we could just make a big curve right here towards this angle. And actually maybe even leave it a bit high up, because obviously there's a train right here going along as well. So gonna have to figure out exactly how to make this one, but it should be alright. Well, that was a bit of a hassle right there, but we finally got it all figured out. So basically people can come over here, drive across this thing right here. The arrows are pointing the correct way. Always a little bit scary to put down the motorways. They can go through the bridge here and obviously leave if they need to leave. But, you know, they can also continue onwards, which is the most important thing. So there will be roads going all the way over here towards the other districts over here, which is there... No. I did put the arrows the correct way right there. A little bit worried about that for a second, but... Just checking the arrows in the road right now. Yeah, so this one's good. Now let's check the other one as well. So people come from this direction. They can go here to the right, which is good. Yeah, the arrows are correct over here as well. More correct arrows, good. Then they can go through the bridge, or over the bridge rather. Let's have a quick look if that is all fine as well. Yep, arrows. Then they can continue onwards on the correct motorway. Alright, we got the motorways all set up. Now we can unpause the game and hopefully not lose all of our money. But this is good. This is nice. This is what we needed. Alright. So we got... well, these things are not with any electricity right now, which is kind of annoying. But that's fine for the time being. So we got the garbage out of the way. Healthcare. Well, we don't have a hospital or anything yet, so we can actually put down one over here as well. This should be alright. Or we can put it on the other side. Oh, actually, this is probably a little bit easier. Or we can just put one of these, or 2 of the smaller ones down. There we go. Likely reach a little bit further. Obviously they don't have electricity right now, which is annoying, but they'll get that in a second. So hopefully I won't be broke before that happens. So we got those out of the way. Then we got... Actually, we probably are better off just putting these things in the middle now I think about it. Because it's just gonna reach further. Yeah, not enough electricity, I figured. But that's okay. You get electricity in a moment. Okay, so you go to the middle of the neighborhood as well. Actually a lot more useful there. There we go. Then the police. We can make 2 of these small police things. Same idea as the other ones. So there we go. Putting those things down. Actually those are the fire departments. And then we have the police as well. We don't really need that many police stations. But let's just, for the sake of it, also put 2 on either side. Then educations. Or education rather. So we have schools, which are going to be useful. I mean, those are actually quite handy. So people eventually will actually start working in those offices. There we go. Get schools on either side. And do we need high schools and universities? Well, ideally we do have a university here as well. Oh, they're just so expensive though. Alright, university. Fine. I'm way too nice for you guys. Alright, then a high school. On either side once again. We don't want to waste our beautiful paths we made though, but that's good. Then transport. Okay, So we can actually make a train station right here as well, if you feel like it. Okay, just adding some stops right now for my trains. Actually, I figured out I haven't really done that very much yet. We should really use that. There we go. Just adding them everywhere I can. Okay, so we want a train stop right here, and then another one right here. Ideally, I'd have like another train stop over there somewhere if I can, but I want to have one leading the other way as well, though, because else the trains aren't very useful. Well, I'm gonna need another train station over here if I want to do this the correct way. I guess I'll do that in a little bit. No real reason for it to do right now. We may actually be able to like purchase another piece of land over here later on, but this is fine. So trains out of the way right there, which is good. Then we got the metro. Do we want a metro? Well, I guess we might as well now. We have committed into investing so much into this area. Alright. So these are the metro stations right here. Need to connect those. There we go. And let's connect this guy over here. And then make a path from here to this one. All good. And then a path from this one to this one. Does that work? No? Alright, that worked. Don't know exactly what I did, but I don't really understand how these train things, or like the like line things work. It doesn't really clarify it very much. I just see a lot of loose ends, which is unfortunate, but I can basically remake the same route over and over again and keep getting these smiling waves, but it's fine. So there we go. We got the metro figured out. People can actually, like, you know, transport themselves, which is nice. Trains, we got. Buses we don't have yet. We could put down a bus station as well. It's just gonna be expensive. Well, we have committed. Alright. So, one bus station, or one bus thing that, like, drives around over here. Okay. Let's actually just have it drive around the neighborhood first. Boom. All kinds of bus stops everywhere. I want a bus stop over here as well. Bus stop over here, and then a bus stop on the other side too. Obviously, people may live on the other side and actually work on the one side. So it's just something to keep in mind right there. Well, that's plenty of bus stops. And then we want another one over there, so it actually, you know, starts moving. And another bus stop over there. And then one more over here. And then one more over there. Alright, that should be fine. That should be fine. Alright. That's all fine. I will fix these loose ends in a little bit. And then last but not least, we need some parks in here. We need some parks in here as well, so people can actually, you know, not be completely lame. We do have Paradox Plaza right here, where people play video games, which is cool, but I'm gonna go for the most expensive one. If I can fit it in somewhere. Alright. Boom! And then one on the other side too. I may have, like, I probably should have just made this whole area a lot bigger, but it will be fine. Alright, now all we need to do is color this piece in and see what happens. There we go. More living places. And then all kinds of offices here at the end. I don't want it on the outside right there. No use for that. For the time being, we may also have to put down some extra electricity lines. Just because, well, it's not gonna have any for the, you know, for the beginning, until people are actually building stuff. Alright, this looks nice. I'm glad. I'm very happy with the way that turned out. I'm actually just gonna put another electricity line right here, just for the time being. If I can. Oh my god, I can't. my beautiful roads are are too high up. Alright. I'm gonna delete this one later on. So it can stay here for now. I think this should be fine. Alright, let's speed it up. Let's see what happens here. So people should start moving in very, very shortly. Oh, yeah, we finally have figured out how to at least make a little bit more of a pretty neighborhood. It's not as pretty as I would like to, but this is definitely a much higher standard than, for example, well, what I built over here. I mean, these are pretty cool roads and they were done in like 2 minutes, but this actually took a significant amount of time with all the different layers and stuff. We can have a quick look around here, how it all turned out. Do we actually see people walking on here? Yeah, there's people walking. Oh, yeah. What is up, dude? How are you doing? Nice dress you got there. Nice. And people are actually walking. Are they actually walking in between the places as well? I mean, that's a long walk. That is a pretty long walk in between those two areas. Yeah, don't blame him. I wouldn't do that either. I mean, that's like, it was like a half-hour walk. But other than that, you know, like, it's cool. It's very pretty. Except for the fact that we have the garbage thing right here. But I guess you can't really get around that sort of stuff. All in all, though, very fun little project. Obviously, I can go ahead and expand it in these directions if I really want to. I can also put it more to the right here. This intersection here turned out cool. The other thing over on the other side also turned out very awesome. So all in all, I'm glad with the way this all turned out. The only thing I would like to maybe add in here are some more trees, which is gonna take a hell of a lot of time. Oh, actually, I forgot. There's a mod that allows you to actually put down trees a little bit easier. So I just enabled it. Let's see actually if it works. So I can basically, yeah, I can put down lots of trees without, like, you know, having to really spend 3.5 hours on clicking everywhere. We can make this so pretty. This is gonna be the most beautiful zone ever. Oh, yeah. We got all kinds of trees here. Looks like there's actually some sort of issue here. I saw some sirens, but it's all fine. Anyways, I'm gonna end this one right here. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you hit that like button. And also, if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll be the very first one to get a notification when I upload another video. Thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. And I'll see you in the next one.